Hi folks, I'm Haynes Haselmaier with the Haselmaier Company here in Calvary, Mississippi. We're the home of the Beetle Baffle. We sell fine beekeeping equipment and a small family-owned business. Very proud of the Beetle Baffle. We think it's an extraordinary product for dealing with small hive beetles. Today we want to show you how we put these on and what you should look for as you install them to make sure that it has its very best opportunity to do what it needs to do. So I'm going to talk about first the tools that we use. These are common T50 or Craftsman staplers. This is a battery-powered version of the same. All of them, and we're talking about a T50 3/8" leg staple. This larger gun is one of our favorites. We use them a lot, and we're going to be using something between a 3/4 and a 1" 7/8, any of those in an aircraft staple. Now, a substitute for this could be something, just a small gauge nail, no more than 1¼ inch long. It cannot be a brad. We need something to actually physically hold the Beetle Baffle to the spacer strips. These are the spacer strips. There will be 2 long ones and 2 short ones. We're about to unpackage the Beetle Baffle itself, and would ask that you always check to make sure the craftsman that cut these did a perfect job. So the way that we open them, because there are sharp corners, is to simply grab and pull the top, pull it out. You will see long ones and short ones. You will see long ones and short ones. And I grab the short ones, pull, separate the instructions. This video may be so effective that you don't need them, but they'll be there for your, if you should. So these that are not square cut on the ends that have tapers will be the ones that are in the front and the back, and they are identical. And the ones that are square cut will be the ones that go on either side. So first things first is to make certain that the 2 long strips of metal and the 2 long strips of wood are exactly the same length. Trim them if you need to. These are fine. As long as it's okay that the metal strips are slightly longer than the wood strips, but the wood strips may not be longer than the metal strips. The same is true for the shorter strips. These are near perfect. So we begin at the back. If there's a slight difference between the length of the standard length of our spacer, simply divide the distance, whether it be an overage or an underage, and flush it with the inside corner of face right here on the interior of the hive, from side to side. I'm going to take this 3/4 inch staple, and I'm going to attach this in 3 places. I'm next going to take one of the long strips and flush it perfectly on the outside to match the end of the piece that I installed first. And I'm going to attach it here, and I'm going to keep it following the same line of the riser on the bottom board, and then I'm going to hit it here and here. At this point, we're going to take one of our long sides, and we're going to install it. If there happens to be any movement available, exploit it to the inside. In other words, this edge will be, you want to make certain it extends its full distance to the ID of the hive. So we're going to put this in place. Next, we're going to take one of the 2 end strips, and we're going to position it so that it does not overlap this piece. It only abuts it, and the objective is not that there's a crack here. We don't care. what we care is that we don't want to leave any width. We would like to have this as tight as possible right here. And so I'm going to leave this in place. We now know that this one must abut this one, plus the hive on this side. And we'll put it in place only on one side at this point. We will now take the other long piece, lay it about its position, and loosely lay the other long section on top of it. And then we also know that this must go here and must make a tight corner. So once I get this one happy, and I'm happy with the fit, put it in place. We'll make sure that we like the way that these fit. And now I will secure both this one and this one. Now I'll reconcile these two corners at this location. And that looks like a very nice fit. Now be very careful here and do not use a staple gun for this, or a heavy duty staple gun. A conventional T50 or even this Makita is fine. Take a piece of 3/4 stock. An entrance reducer will do. Any piece of 3/4 material, so that you have something to press against. Hold firmly and do this in 2 places on the front. And of course these can be attached with the T50. This is a finished Beetle Baffle, ready to put your bottom board, ready to put your roof chamber on.